Good morning and welcome back. Do you see that? It's Saturday morning, it's 9 o'clock. I've already been to Sainsbury's to take my returns back and to get Darren some ginger beer because he likes his ginger beer. And my plan today is to get my scruffs on and get out in the garden again. We had a frost this morning. There was ice on the car this morning when I went to go to Sainsbury's, and the grass is still really wet over there. Can you see where the frost is melting? Shame for the magnolia. We just got the magnolia. It's just come out in flower, and then we had a frost, so that's probably going to kill that off. But it looks all right at the moment. I've been doing more of my painting. Shall I show you? So I started with this panel, and I've done this gate, and then I've done this panel, and I've done that side on the other side. It's a little bit more tricky than you think, because obviously you have to do the top edges and underneath and all that sort of stuff. So it takes a bit longer than you think, but that's done. So I'm going to work on this today. I've also done my box and that box there by the front door. So I think it's coming along nicely. Just realised I hadn't introduced myself. If you're new around here, my name's Kirsten. I work from home. I buy and sell vintage antiques, collectibles, secondhand, anything that I think I can make a profit on, selling on eBay, on my website, or in antique centres. And I generally do gentle vlogs about life working from home, buying and selling, looking after the 4 dogs and a fairly big garden. We love gardening. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, then please stick around and subscribe if you haven't already. I just realised looking at myself in the little viewfinder thing, I'm all blurry. Hang on a second. I know I don't need to see myself, but it's really off-putting because my brain is just concentrating, trying to focus. If you watched my last vlog, you'll have seen that I bought a load of jeans from I was looking for a wide leg baggy sort of look jeans, and I tried 6 different pairs. Mostly it was a disaster, but I kept one pair. And I'm actually very pleased with them. I've got them on today. Whoops. So I quite like them, and even Darren says that they're growing on him, so that's good. I wanted a sort of baggy, casual affair, and that's what I've got. So I'm pleased with that. I am now, though, going to go and get changed into some tracksuit bottoms or something. Because I'm going to be doing more painting and gardening, and that's not conducive with wearing your newest pair of jeans and a fairly nice top. So to be fair, this top was £1 from a charity shop, so it wouldn't be the end of the world, but you know, it'd be quite nice to keep it for a little bit longer. Apparently Dave's been howling while I've been out. It's his thing. When he's a bit sad, he howls. He was doing it the other day when Darren had gone out, so we can't win really. It's we both need to be in at all times to keep him happy, don't we? Yeah? Obviously, it's seedling time. So Darren's growing all these achillea. He's going to have a lot of potting on to do, but he wants to have a real swathe of them at the back of the garden, so they'll be amazing when they're in full go. What we got here, white Victory salvia, got some coming up. Alison, I love how they burst out the soil like this. It's so fabulous. Look how much that cosmos has grown. That is, I think I did those on Sunday or Monday. Sunday probably I planted those. Like these are lupins. There's that one, and that one coming up. Nothing on there yet. Got one gazania and a something. Nothing there. Those salvias looking good. Again, nothing here on this cosmos. I said to you the other day, I don't think that's going to germinate because it didn't last year, I don't think. Echinacea pink. Can't see much there. That hasn't changed much since last time, apart from there's some little seedlings here which are green, and so he is definitely a foreign body. and then calendulas there. So I'm going to do some potting on today. I'm probably going to do these because I know they're tiny, but it's I'm trying to do some every day so that it doesn't get out of control. Zinnias, I did a whole load more zinnia seeds, some in the greenhouse and then one little tray here because they're quite a nice low growing one, and they won't get blown over by the wind. Look at my sweet peas, how they've shot up. We leave these trays out for water because they're good for water baths for plants in pots. That's ice on the top there. Wow, didn't realise it had been as cold as that. There we go. The amaranthus all potted into little pots next to these gypsophilias that I did the other day. And I'm glad I didn't put my pots out because with that frost could have well killed them all off. And all these fuchsias, as dead as they look, they're starting to sprout back. You see that? And this salvia too. Time to start on here. Got a paintbrush. Darren's just going to cut that down because that's really spiky. So I don't cut myself while I'm trying to paint the fence. Finished off this section and that little small section in the middle, so there's just that end bit to do, but I'm getting hungry, so I'm going to stop and have something, maybe a cup of tea and a couple of biscuits or something, and then I might go back to that, or I might do it another day. I'm hungry, so I'm going to make us an early lunch. I love these plates so much, they bring me joy whenever I use them. J and G Meakin Lifestyle, aren't they gorgeous? I bought these in Sainsbury's this morning. Crusty baguette. So I'm gonna have brie in mine with some of the pickle that we made last year from the apples, and Darren's gonna have some double Gloucester and onion and a bit of pickle. Look at that, lovely. Flipping stunning today. I have done quite well. I finished off the whole of that gate. Let me show you, because a little bit of achievement. It's nice to achieve something, isn't it? Look at that, all done, both sides as well. So I've done all of that, and the box, and that box, and that trellis. And I even made a start on another bit of trellis, but Darren wants to do some painting, so he's taken over the paintbrush and the paint tub. But I made a start on the trellis near the kitchen window. This one here, don't know if you can see it. I've done the downwards struts on that, so yeah. I'm going to go in the conservatory, pick out another lot of seedlings to put on little and often so that it doesn't get too out of control. Just pick ones that need doing sooner. Let's have a look. I think I'll start with these calendulas. They look a bit dried out, so I'll get them watered and potted into slightly bigger pots. Are you coming, Dave? You love sunbathing, don't you? Come on, let's go.
Pay people properly. Ask them to do their job properly. She knew that.
Hard to believe there was a frost this morning. It's so warm now. I think my towels will be dry. Towels always seem to take ages, don't they? Oh yeah, definitely. Cool. Oh, actually, that big one might need a bit longer. I've done some more seeds because I've potted some on. I've got some spare seed trays. So I've got some more of the Cosmos red crest that hasn't germinated in the other ones, so I thought I'd try it again. Some more Honesty and gazanias. And then I'm just waiting for my calendulas to soak up some water. I've got them in a water bath there, the seedlings that I've potted on, and then they've got a space. I've made them a space especially. I've not been a very good vlogger today, but I've just been getting on with work. I've just spent an hour with the shredder getting this pile down. It doesn't look like it's gone down much, but I have done quite a lot. And then I spread the wood chip on Darren's woodland bit down here. But I'm done in now. I've done enough. I'm absolutely shattered. So I think I'm going to get myself a drink and maybe a little snack to keep me going. And I'm going to sit down and not do a lot. Good morning, it's Sunday morning, and last night I actually had the best night's sleep that I've had in ages. I've been sleeping really terribly recently, but after all that work in the garden I slept really well. I still woke up at 5, but that's an improvement on 2 and things like that. So yeah, I'm in my scruffs again because the plan is to get back out and do some more painting. I'd like to get that trellis because I've got to work my way around the pergola before the rose really starts growing, to try and paint the pergola. So that is my mission, to get on with that a bit more today. But I thought I would show you some bits that I've picked out for my website. These are bits, we went to, where did we go? Oh, Chapel St Leonard's. Yeah, we went to Chapel St Leonard's on Friday. I didn't do any video, but we went because I had to do a post office parcel, and we've realised that there's a post office drop-off shop, so they could just scan your thing rather than waiting in the queue for the post office. So that, at Chapel, which is only about 10-15 minutes away, and it's sort of equal to going to Skeg. So yeah, ideal. So we went there and then combined it with a walk. And I went in a little charity shop. There's a little, I think it's a greyhound charity, I think. It's a dog one anyway. I popped in there and I picked up a few bits. So there's a couple of bits here from there. And then the other bits are bits that I brought back from Burgh, that I had at Burgh Antique Centre. Oh, and then after we'd been in the charity shop, we went for a nice walk. And then we came back through the square and Darren said, should we have some chips for our lunch? So we sat outside the fish and chip shop and had chips and curry sauce for our lunch, which was really good. And then when we got home, we didn't need to make any lunch, so really nice time out. Anyway, I'll get on and show you these because then I want to get outside. Oh, actually, I'll need to list these as well, won't I? That's another job I need to do. eBay has been absolutely shocking for weeks. We've got barely any orders, but we're trying not to panic about it. Don't panic. So I might try and get my orders packed today. There's an auction this week, so we want to at least view it online, if not go in person. So yeah, busy times. Here we go. Here's a few bits. I've got this lovely little wooden tray with this cutout here. Isn't that lovely? I mean, it's only little, and that doesn't, it's not, you know, I wouldn't put anything of great weight on there, the way it's cut out like that. I don't know what you'd use that for, but it's really pretty. Got any ideas? Isn't that lovely? No, can't think of anything. Let me know, what would you use that for? It's pretty, very pretty. Anyway, I'll put that on. You may come up with a great idea for it. A little box. Now, if you're vegan, you're not going to be interested in this. This is camel bone they're normally made from. So they're sort of tourist pieces from places like Tunisia, and they're sort of handcrafted out of camel bone, and then with brass fixings, and then inside little purple velvet. So they're quite pretty little things. And I suppose it's just a byproduct of their life, isn't it? Don't throw it at yourself. Good catch. Yeah. It is a really pretty, interesting looking little thing. So I should put that on there. I've had these before. Little brass lizard. This one, the detail's really nice. Just all the scales, can you see that? And the little feet. Why did I say lizard? I think it's a crocodile or an alligator. I suppose, kind of. Are they big lizards? Yeah. Is that? I've got this nice carved, it's like a pot. Now, often these are brush pots, so you'd put your paintbrushes in them, but you could use them for pencils, pens, makeup brushes. I'm sure there's many uses, but yeah, lovely carving all the way around. You see that? Do you think they're strawberries? They could be strawberries, couldn't they? Isn't that lovely? So I will put that on there. Then I've got this. Now, I've left the sticker. This sticker was on this when I bought it from, it was in an auction job lot. And it says, Tunbridge ware and leather dice tin. So it's a tin covered with leather and then with this woven, like rattan or whatever it's called here, put onto it. And then you can see where they've stitched the leather down there. And there are initials on the top, FS. There is the odd mark like this, and I didn't want to scrub it too much, but that might come off with some gentle cleaning. So that's that. And then inside, there is a couple of old dice. It is a bit rusty in there, you see, because it's made out of tin. So it's a bit rusty in the bottom. That's the lid. But yeah, just the amount of work that's gone into that. Quite something, isn't it? If you like board games, that'd be a nice little addition. And then this cute little two frogs sitting on a bench underneath a parasol. It's just kitsch, but it's kind of cute. And I remember somebody saying to me once that if you've got a frog ornament or anything, you should put a little coin just in front of it, and it brings you financial luck. So if you have any frog ornaments, get yourself a little, I don't know, 50p piece or something, pop it down in front, and you never know, might bring you a bit of luck. Might bring you a winning lottery ticket. No guarantees. So that's that, really cute. I should pop that on the website. These are bits that I found in the charity shop. I found a lovely little planter. Now, do you recognise the maker? It's in really good condition, and the maker is Denby. Now is the time to collect Denby, isn't it? I'm not exactly sure what's going on with them. I think they're being bought out by another company, but they're certainly in financial difficulty. But this is the time to stock up on your Denby, because from now on the quality will probably go downhill. I mean, this is vintage anyway, and it's really lovely, isn't it? Nice sort of abstract leaf pattern on there in a kind of grey green. Beautiful. And then I got a pair of mugs. These are really pretty. Look at that, pink and purple and blue. They are Laura Ashley. Now they are used, so there's the tiny sort of spoon scuffs in the bottom. I don't know if you can see that. So they're not brand new, but a nice pair of Laura Ashley mugs. And then the only other thing is I bought a couple of these just to have alongside my wax melts. They are secondhand. I got them in the charity shop, but they don't look like they've ever been used. They've got a slightly matte surface, so there's the odd little sort of scuff. But yeah, I've got a couple of those. Right, I'll take some photos, quickly start loading those onto my website, and then I want to get outside because the sun is starting to break through. I've just been listing that stock. Meanwhile, the cloud, it's gone all cloudy and misty and looks cold out there. But never mind, I've got these bits listed and I just wanted to show you a couple of things. One, I found that this brush pot has got a really, I can't even see it now. There we go. A slight crack just there, can you see? But it's really solid, it's not going anywhere. But I just wanted to point it out to be totally transparent. Can you see it there? It's not easy to see. And as I say, it's not going to crack. It's really, really solid. And the other thing I wanted to do is, so obviously when I bought this from a job lot in an auction, it said this underneath. But doing a bit of research online, I found something that looked almost identical in on an antique site. And it was described as a tobacco canister from the 1940s. So that's and Tunbridge ware, when you look up Tunbridge ware, it's very different. It's like inlaid wood and stuff. So I don't think it is called Tunbridge ware. I'm going to leave that on just because that's how it arrived with me. But yeah, interesting. It's not as nice as I thought it would be out here. Put washing out and everything, but I don't think it's going to get dry. Do I still come out and do some painting of trellis? That's the thing. Maybe I will put some thicker layers on and then I can still paint a bit of trellis. At least I feel like I've achieved something. Put some extra layers on, so I'm going to do a bit of painting, but I just wanted to show you something first. Look at those flowers on the pond. Aren't they gorgeous? They're like huge buttercups. So pretty. I've got all of that bit done. Do I carry on? It's just the sun is just starting to come through. It's been really cold. So maybe I'll do a little bit more. Oh gosh, I've just noticed that old trellis. I don't think I'll be able to do that though because of the climbers that are on it. Anyway, on the job. Right, am I going to do a little bit more? Yeah, maybe. That's me. Empty pot. That's me done for today. Finished off all of that and I've gone so far over there. It's so fiddly. There's so many edges and so many little grooves and stuff. But we're getting there. And you can see where Darren's done. It's looking so much better over there. So we'll get there eventually. Come inside. I've looked in the mirror and I'm absolutely splattered in in the paint from the fencing. Oh God, I'm shattered now. I did more than I planned to because I got to right near the end of the tub and I was like, oh, I've just got to go until it's all gone now. Darren's watching Nottingham Forest on the telly, which is always a stressful time, so I'm keeping out of the way. Yeah, I said, are you okay? And he went, oh. So I left him to it. Yeah. I thought I'll just edit my video so far and then I'll do a little bit to finish off. And I sat over there doing the video and I kept making mistakes, and then I literally got up off that chair and hobbled like an old lady. I need a walking stick. Oh, I am aching all over. So I'm not doing anything else today. I'm going to get my book, I think, because I've got to that, you know, when you get to that crucial point towards the end when it's all going to come out. I'm reading a oh, what's his first name? Baldacci. I've forgotten what his first name is. Book. So obviously it's all going to get revealed. So it's at that point. Yeah. So if I can face going in the lounge with the football on. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching me paint trellis. That was exciting for you. Yeah, I'm gonna, oh, the other thing I need to do is look at the auction, isn't it? Might do that instead of reading my book. Save my book for later. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed my gentle vlog about life working from home, although there hasn't been an awful lot of working going on. If you could give me a thumbs up and a comment, I'd really appreciate it. It really does all help the algorithms, as does pressing the hype button if you've got that option. And Darren's got a video coming out, so, or actually by the time this comes out, it'll already be out. So go over to his channel, Garden with Dogs, and you'll see what he's been up to. I think that's everything. Take care, stay safe, and I will see you soon.